Hi, I'm Paul Hamilton. I'm a clinical reader in the Centre for Medical Education. Previously I would have cycled all the way into work. I really enjoy cycling and really got a lot of benefit out of that. But at the minute I've got some young children, I do a school run regularly, and I just don't have time to cycle the whole way in and then have a shower and get changed on the other end. So my current setup is multimodal. So what that basically means is I use the car close to home. I tend to drop my kids off at school and then park the car up in a park and ride facility. I then, on the Cycle to Work scheme, purchased a folding e-bike, which I keep in the boot of the car, unfold that, jump on and cycle into work from the park and ride. It actually enables me to get into work quicker that way because I'm using the car where there is no traffic, and when the traffic starts to build up I'm on the bike, so it's the best of two worlds almost. So the off-road part of my journey is on the Comber Greenway, which runs all the way from Comber right to Hollywood Arches. So that's a lovely part of the commute. It feels like you're out on a recreational cycle. When you get to the end of that greenway, then you're in the city, and the beauty of the city centre now is that you can cycle up the bus lane, and the advantage of that is that the cars aren't allowed in there. So quite commonly I will be cycling along in an empty bus lane all to myself, sailing past a big long string of cars that are stuck in traffic, and that's very rewarding for me. Ordinary cycling is great, but on a winter day when the wind's howling, it can be pretty hard work, and when you get to your destination you can be quite tired and pretty sweaty and in need of a shower and a sit down. The e-bike removes that element of the journey, but it just takes the work out of it. So the hills are completely flat when you're on an e-bike, and when you arrive at the destination you just get off and start your work. You can see that I've come in today on the e-bike and I'm wearing regular work attire. There's no need for a shower, there's no need for refreshment. I just jump off the bike and I'm straight there and into the job. Well, I suppose one of the problems of the e-bike is like any battery powered thing, and if you run out of juice then the vehicle is difficult to operate. So having this recharging facility here on site right beside where you park your bike is really handy, because you can just park your bike up, lock it up, plug in your battery, and when you come back to cycle home again it'll be fully charged and ready for action. You would probably be surprised if you start cycling, you get wet a lot less than you might think you do. But yeah, you just gear up for it. So in my rucksack I carry full weather gear, and if the rain comes on I pull over somewhere, put it all on, and you arrive dry. So if you're prepared, and all it takes is waterproof trousers and a waterproof coat, and that's you sorted. You don't need a lot of expensive equipment or anything like that. I would hope that lots of staff members might think about purchasing an e-bike and coming to work this way. There's probably two main benefits that I would say from cycling to work. The first is that the commute is entirely predictable. And my commute takes almost exactly the same time every day. You're not dependent on traffic. You know precisely if you leave at a certain time you will come home at exactly the same time. So that takes uncertainty out of commuting. The second advantage is sort of health benefit. Everybody knows about the benefits for fitness and so forth, but probably the main benefit I would notice is mental well-being. So it's really good way to clear your head. With coming into work, you can sort of think what's coming ahead and plan your day out, and then coming home after a hard day, it's very good to clear your head before you go home and meet the challenges of home life. I spent most of my childhood cycling around on a bike and then gave it up for 10-15 years, and yeah, it's wonderful to get back in the saddle. It feels fun, it is good fun, and yeah, I really enjoy it.